Matthias Kasa and Alpha Umar Jallo, which we're going to show on our social media platforms.
Yeah, well, rightly so. This is a really important match.
Right, hello and welcome. You join us just as we get underway with this semi-final in the under 81 kilo category between Matthias Kasa of Belgium. He's up against Alpha Umar Jallo of France. It's Kass in the white judogi, Jallo in blue. I'm delighted to be sitting alongside former world champion Loretta Doyle. Loretta, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and yes, we've been waiting for this match right from the start. We highlighted these two athletes right at the beginning to say that they had the potential to get into that final. Well, we've only got one that's got that chance, and it is now all or nothing for the athletes. And Jallo has started off extremely well, considering he had a 10.5-minute match in the quarterfinal against Gautier Drapeau from Canada. That was an absolute hung dinner. I'm not surprised. I am surprised he's still standing, to be honest. And Kase would have been rubbing his hands watching that match, because for us, it was just an amazing contest between them. And to find Jallo here looking so fresh still and coming out in the opening seconds and being first is showing how determined this young man from France is. He's up against a very tough opponent, the world champion in this weight. What a track record he has.
Well, he was.
He was the former world champion, I should say, in this weight category. But he's always...
It happens very quickly.
But in fair honesty to him, he's been a consistent athlete in this weight category, there and thereabouts on that podium. So he's a real contender all the time. One of the strongest athletes, and he is coming in here as the #1 seed.
We had at least 3 world champions in the weight category. Sagi Muki was in it, Syed Molay and Matthias Kasa.
Yeah. It's been an awesome weight category, there's no doubt about it. It started off at the beginning of the day of 54 athletes participating, and what a war it has been in this weight. It's unbelievable. It's been an absolute delight to follow the progression of these athletes to this point, and whoever gets on that podium at the end, and you still can't predict it because there's so many high-quality athletes. But there's a beautiful entry there with the Sianagi, but cat-like reactions for Jallo as he spins out, but he hasn't spun out enough to get out of trouble right now. As you can see, Kase's forte is his Niwaza transition, and he does extremely well to capitalize on that. But the defenses are strong from the Frenchman. But here you have it, the Sianagi, but it was very, very close indeed. And I think they'll have
one shoulder to the other. Wow. That looks like possible score to me.
It's
just not enough.
Just not, no, yeah.
You know, one shoulder to shoulder, but not enough of the back.
Of the back, yeah.
Really needed to be a little bit more grounded with the scoring part of the body. Not enough of it came into contact.
Well, as we know, it's a left to right Jallo with that left hand on the lapel, which favours, working off the sleeve. He's got a good combination of techniques from the Sianagi to the Kouchigari, who works really well. But as you can see, Kasa has also that Sianagi. We've just seen Jallo on the receiving end of it. And but for his efforts out there, he picks up his first Shido in this contest.
Frank de Witt, I've just heard, has won his contest up on mat #1. So he goes into the bronze medal contest in the under 81 kilo category. Both fighters picking up penalties, but it's the second penalty picked up by Alpha Umar Jallo, and we've still got, well, just under a minute left to go.
Yeah.
He won't want to go into golden score with that kind of disadvantage.
Not after a 10.5-minute golden score that he's just had in the quarterfinal.
Oh, he won't be going there now.
He won't be going anywhere other than into that bronze medal match.
Neil Adams likes to talk about action, reaction. There was an attempt to push out, and on the way back up,
took him to the weakest points of the rear. Beautiful combination there. A Seanagi to a Tewaza to the rear. Pure upper body control. Nicely off the lapel. Same side, lapel and sleeve.
I like it for Wazari.
Well, they've given it a Wazari.
Yeah, it's better. It's given upon initially, and I think given where the referee was standing and our first look at it and one look on the replay, but when you see it from another angle, you see him landing, you know, mostly on the shoulder as opposed to largely on the back. That's the difference. So most of the landing was on the shoulder as opposed to what it says in the rule, largely on the back.
Yeah.
But it's not going to make a difference now.
I don't think so.
No.
He's got a tall order. Oh!
Matthias Kassa is going to take this one.
And he's going to stay in the Niwaza, rightly so. Tactically plays this one perfectly. And a great win for Matthias Kassa. What a beautiful combination.
Well, it was a valiant effort from Alpha Umar Jallo. He gave us terrific entertainment, and we hope very much that we would see even more of him. Well, we are going to see him in the bronze medal contest, and those of you who will see Matthias Kassa in the final, and those of you who have joined us on our social media platform, if you want to see more judo, then join us at live.ijf.org for more action on this, the second day of competition at the Antalya Grand Slam.